Good evening, children. Today, let us discuss about corollary of basic proportionality theorem, and then we'll solve exercise problems. As we all know, in a triangle, if a line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, let me name it as ABC, and DE is parallel to BC. According to Thales theorem, we had written AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. The corollary, what does it state? When a parallel line is drawn to any side of a triangle, there is another new triangle formed inside the given triangle. The new triangle is ADE. When we compare the sides of the newly formed triangle with that of the given triangle, their corresponding sides ratios are equal. Which are the corresponding sides ratios? To AD is the side of a newly formed triangle. To this side, the corresponding side of the given triangle is AB. That ratio is equal to the side of newly triangle formed is AE and its corresponding side is AC. And for DE, its corresponding side is BC. This is one of the corollaries of basic proportionality theorem which we require to solve the problems. Once again, I repeat, if a line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, the sides of the newly formed triangle and sides of the given triangle are proportional. Here from exercise 2.2, I have considered the first question. In the question they have given DE is parallel to BC. I said whenever you find any parallel line to a side of a triangle, immediately you have to apply either Thales theorem or corollary of Thales theorem. So what side they have given? AD and BD is given and AE on the other side, and we have to find the line segment EC. EC has to be found out. So this part by part is nothing but we have to apply Thales theorem. When they give part by part, apply Thales theorem. Suppose if they give AD and AB line segment, then we have to apply corollary of basic proportionality theorem. So according to in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC is given, then immediately we'll apply basic proportionality theorem. AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Reason is basic proportionality theorem. Now what is the measurement of AD? It's 1.5. BD is 3 centimeter. AE is 1 centimeter. EC has to be found out. Let me cross multiply. 1.5 into EC is equal to 3 into 1. But we require the length of EC, then 3 into 1 divided by, when 1.5 is transferred to RHS, multiplication gets changed to division. When there is decimal, I told how to divide. In the denominator, after decimal point, there is 1 digit. We should replace so many zeros in the numerator and ignore the decimal in the denominator. Then 15 ones are 15 twos are. Therefore, the length of EC is equal to 2 centimeter. It's a very important problem which is chosen from the exercise problem, children. In the second problem of the exercise is in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, DE, again DE is parallel to BC is given. So immediately we shall apply Thales or corollary of Thales. Let me identify whether I have to apply Thales or its corollary. AD is not known, it has to be found out. BD is given, AE and EC. So sides are divided in equal ratio. The given line segment, given triangle's side is not given, so we cannot go for corollary. We have to apply Thales theorem. AD by BD is equal to AE by AC. AD is unknown. Reason is basic proportionality theorem. BD is 7.2, AE is 1.8 and EC is 5.4. We shall cross multiply. AD into 5.4 is equal to 1.8 into 7.2. Therefore, AD is equal to 1.8 into 7.2 divided by 5.4. So 118 into 72 divided by 54 I'll write. Here after one digit in the denominator, after decimal point there is one digit in the denominator, and here in the numerator also there is one digit after decimal point. So you can ignore decimal points of these two, but here after decimal point there is one digit, so many zeros you can replace in the denominator. So one digit gets cancelled. It means to say that 720 by 540 will get 00 gets cancelled. Again here what is left out? 1.8. After this decimal digit there is a single digit. So many zeros has to be placed in denominator. Now we shall cancel. 18 ones are 18, 18 threes are 54, 30, 0. Then 3 ones are 10s are, 3 twos are 3 fours are, 3 6 are 3 fours are 12, 3 twos are 6, remainder 3 fours are 12. So 24 divided by 10 is nothing but 2.4, because there is 1 0 in the denominator. After one digit you can place the decimal point. So the value of AD is, the length of AD is 2.4 centimeters. If you are not able to understand how did I divide 1.8 into 7.2 divided by 5.4. So let me remove all the decimal points and keep it here. After one digit decimal point there is one digit, after decimal point there is one digit. Total there are two digits after decimal point in the numerator. So many zeros will place in the denominator. In the denominator after decimal point there is one digit, so many zeros in the numerator. It gets cancelled, 0 gets cancelled. Again what is left out? 18 into 72 by 540. Or directly you can write it as 18 ones are 18, 18 threes are 1.8 ones are 1.8 threes are 3 ones are 3 twos are 6.34 are. This is also right. Keeping decimal you can divide. If you find it difficult you can place zeros instead. Once again I will show you with decimal how to divide. 1.8 ones are 1.8 threes are 5.4, that is 18 ones are 18 threes are. Then 3 ones are 3 twos are 6 point, remainder 1, 3 fours are 12, 2.4. Either you can place zeros or you can directly divide your keeping decimal as it is, children. Here is an important announcement, children. Since you have test from 5th October onwards, till here you'll be having for your FA1 assessment mathematics, arithmetic progression, similar triangles. In that 2.1 exercise, and in 2.2 exercise you'll be having only these two problems what I have shown. Remaining problems will be continued tomorrow onwards, but will not give it for your assessment. It will be not considered for your test. I repeat, only up to first main you'll be having for the test. Remaining, though we continue the lesson, will not consider it for your unit test. Is it clear, children? Don't get panic. You should completely you have to study arithmetic progression, work out arithmetic progression. Then similar triangles, definition of similar figures, congruent figures, similar triangles conditions, and exercise 2.1. And then learn Thales theorem, converse of Thales theorem, and from exercise 2.2 first main you have to complete. Remaining problems will be considered for your next unit test. Thank you. Have a good day.